Yo.
What's poppin', Brooklyn boys?
Back with another episode of
Radio. Well, come on, you didn't even say Brooklyn Boys Radio.
Because you didn't say back with another episode, you just said Brooklyn Boys.
Yeah, because I was still here reading these crazy things that I have today. So, yeah, I'm sorry. What's up, good people?
What's going on? What it do, my G? Yeah, you know.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm here trying to figure out a couple, 1, 2, 3 things. I'm sorry. Just trying to figure out, put some stuff together. I'll be getting all kind of information to the phone and be throwing me off a little bit.
It bees like that sometimes.
How was your week, though?
Better to be busy than not busy.
Yeah, how was your week?
My week was weekly.
It was weekly.
It was weekly.
You got some paper by your shoes.
You know,
when that sneaker can't come in, they're gonna look crazy.
It's so crazy, man. Sometimes so many things are happening, but you don't even want to speak on it because you don't want to jinx it. And that's the situation that I'm in right now. It's like so many big conversations are happening. And it's just hush, hush, hush. Let the work speak for itself when it manifests.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, man. Sometimes I don't be knowing. I don't know if you speak about it, you don't speak about it. Sometimes I feel like if I speak about it, it don't happen. If I feel like if I didn't say shit, it don't happen. I don't know what's the right or wrong answer, man, but I think I'm in the same quagmire kind of position, just waiting, man, and I hate the waiting game.
I mean, what's meant to be is meant to be. That's why a lot of times when people, and I'm going to say this to all the people out there who are going through slow times or, because 2024, a lot of people told me 2024 came to kick everybody's ass, right? And my perspective is a little bit different. I'm like, 2024 came to show people who they truly are, right? 2024 came to put you in a position that it's either you sink or swim. You understand? And 2024 just came to like put the mirror in front of you and just really show you who you are. Are you the type of person to figure it out? Or are you the type that when everything you're used to goes away, you just crumble?
Yeah, no, I feel like that's who I've always been, the person that's going to figure it out. But sometimes you do feel like, yo, how many times I got to fight this proverbial fight?
Momentarily you feel like that.
Yeah, no, definitely momentarily, but it's like, yo, how many times do I got to fight this fight, bro? Like, how many times do I got to get to this point? It's like I just want to get past that point sometime. And, for me, on the show, I try to be as vulnerable as possible. My phone keep going on. Trying to be vulnerable as possible. Because, making sure people know that we all go through real shit, bro.
Yeah, we all go through things. I mean, I'm going to say this, man. And this is a line from Money and Violence, right? We mastered the art of bouncing back. But now what we need to master is the art of not having to bounce back.
You're 100% right, man. Yo, God is good. That's all I can keep saying,
God is
man.
amazing.
God is good, man. And he gives us the ability to keep bouncing back.
And we got to be grateful because the ability to bounce back, all he's doing is buying us the time to figure out how to not have to bounce back no more.
You're right.
Right,
man. So hold on to whatever it is that you're
keep pushing.
You're doing, and hold on to whatever it is that you're striving for. Keep going. I wasn't gonna start with this topic, but we can. I don't even think I put this topic on the topic sheet for the day, but I saw an interview on. It was an interview. LeBron James has a new podcast with my man Reddick. I can't remember his name, his full name, but they have a new podcast, and he was talking about if you want to be successful and really hit your goals in life. And he said that you have to sacrifice if you want to be great, basically. If you want to be great, you got to sacrifice family and friends. That's how focused you got to be, meaning that sacrifice them in the sense of your time. You may not have time to spend with your wife as much as you want or your children as much as you want to order to get to greatness. You know what I'm saying? He said he had to put a lot of time. He'd go to the gym. He's like, yo, I get up at 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. I go work out to the gym. I come home. I eat. I'm going back in to work out again. He said, then I go to bed by 9 o'clock. Then I'm up all over again. And then I got to travel and go to other places. But for me to get to greatness, sometimes you got to sacrifice. But his family benefits from the greatness that he, achieved over the years.
I got mixed emotions, mixed feelings as far as that take. And it's because everybody's journey isn't the same. Um, I do agree that the more effort you put in, the more likely you will succeed. But there are people who have succeeded that didn't even put in that much effort. Um, I get what he's saying. I definitely do. And I agree with it. It takes a certain level of effort. It takes a certain level of work. But one thing that, I hate about the whole, I'm not going to use the word hate, that I dislike about the whole atmosphere of what's going on these days is everybody kind of projects their journey on everyone else. That might have been what was required for him to do what he did because, he's in the NBA. It's so competitive, right? You got so many other people who are in the gym damn near 15 hours a goddamn day. And it's like you have to surpass that in order to be better than them. But every field isn't the same, Don't get me wrong, you have to put hours towards your craft. But everybody's journey is different, man. Everybody's journey is different.
Well,
I think you just have to feel out your journey, and you have to create your own story.
Well, my take on it, I think I wholeheartedly agree with LeBron James. And I don't think people project I think people teach people and pass down wisdom on how to get to a certain point in life. I think things do come easy to certain people, but those are the people most of the time I would say, that was handed to them. People are the first people to do that, or people that has to work towards their journey. I don't care if you're a lawyer, you got to put in countless hours. If you're a doctor, you have to put in those countless hours. Yo, I can't go out tonight with y'all fellas. Yo, I just can't. I got to study. You know what I'm saying? I can name so many professions, even what we do. When I first started, when I was doing, producing, I had to put in countless hours before I even sold my first record. I had to go to studio, stay out late. I used to take a bath at the at the studio sink to go to work in the morning, then come home, kiss my daughter, get back on the train or the car, go back to the studio, and then be back by the time I had to take her to school in the morning. So, I think if you're a tennis player, you got to do the same thing. If whenever you tracing something that you want to be the greatest at or the best at, you got to put in the work.
Yeah, but two people can do the exact same thing at the exact same time in the exact same place and get two totally different results.
Nah, definitely.
Right? Hold on. So all I'm saying is you got to gauge your journey, right? You have to figure out what's working for you because, to be honest with you, sometimes each individual is not capable of the same thing. Some people put in 24 hours and it burns them out, bro, after like a year or two. You understand? And some people are not capable of putting in all that time. So all I'm saying is it's like anything in life, right? You take it in and you absorb what works for you and you reject what doesn't work for you.
I think that's a bad sentiment to me because, like I said, he's talking about not being good or making. He's talking about being great. So you talking about different levels. If I have to be the best, I got to put in the time and the effort to be the best in my field. You know what I'm saying? And I think that covers a lot of ground for a lot of fields. There's some people that put in mediocre work and they get mediocre results.
I'm not talking.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not talking about mediocre work. I'll give you a metaphor. Let's take the gym for instance, right? Mm-hmm. Everybody's body is different. So you got the guy that can come to the gym and work out 7 days a week, and that's how he gets the best results, right? Then you got the guy whose body doesn't go with that system. So if he works out 7 days a week, he's overtraining, and he'll actually get no growth. You understand? So he may have to come to the gym 3 times a week and rest 4 days out the week, because that's where he gets the most.
That's a bad example.
Hold on. Let me finish.
This is a bad example. I'm going to tell you why, but go ahead. It's a bad example.
Can I finish? All I'm saying is, we have this thing where successful people, team no sleep. Don't sleep 7 days a week. Work. Guess what? There are people that it's going to do more damage than good because they're just not capable of it.
Yeah, so they're probably not capable to get to greatness.
That's not true.
That is true, bro.
No, that's
because
not.
let me just go. I just want to go back to your gym
Greatness
thing.
doesn't require 7 days a
No,
week.
sometimes, but greatness require. I'm not saying this. I never said it requires 7 days a week. It requires hard work. And what I'm saying to you, so you take that same thing. I'm in the gym every day.
I'm in the same I never said. Wait. I never said no hard work. All I'm saying is you gauge how much time you have to put in. If you're, I'm so tired of people making people feel guilty for not doing more than they're capable of. So if you're the type of person that you're only capable of putting in 4 serious days in order to stay focused. Some people need sleep. I'm not a guy that needs sleep. I can sleep literally 3-4 hours a day and be fine. I can go to sleep at 2 o'clock in the morning, wake up at 6 in the morning and be fine.
You know what's so crazy? 2 things I want to say real quick. Just 2 things. I want to, one, when you talk about on a competitive level, like LeBron was talking, when you talk about the bodybuilders that I work out in the gym and you hear the sacrifices and they all type of different bodies, it's like, yo, it's rigorous. Like, you can't just go in there and do a bullshit workout or just do to compete. You can't do that. And then it's funny that you say that because I've worked with you on set. And most of the time we had the complaints, the niggas that didn't go on and do great shit, they didn't work as hard as you. They didn't put in the hours you did. And you put in countless hours. So what I'm saying to you is, when you want something in life, you gotta put in those hours, my nigga. You gotta put in the work. You gotta put in the extra credit. You gotta get up when the times you don't want to get up.
I never said you don't, but all I'm telling you is I'm not here to discourage people.
It's not discouraging. Sometimes people gotta have the facts, man.
I understand, but all I'm saying is some people aren't capable of that, and all I'm saying is that's okay.
Okay, they just be good. They won't hit the greatness level.
That's not necessarily true.
9 times out of 10, Mo, guess what? I'm not telling you that you could.
I mean, we could agree to disagree.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it right here. 9 times out of 10, if you don't put in that extra shit, you're not gonna get to the greatness.
But nobody said.
Hold on, time out. Mm-hmm. But there's some people, exceptions to the rule, that will get there by hook or crook, right? But most of the time, you got to put in countless hours to what you do.
But extra hours isn't the same for everyone. That's all I'm saying. All I'm telling you is, look, once again, I'm a guy that can function on 4 hours of sleep. I've been going on 4 hours of sleep probably for the last goddamn 7 years. There are people that need 8 hours of sleep. You understand? And because they need 8 hours of sleep, I don't think that makes them lacking.
But he wasn't talking about losing sleep.
No, I understand. But
what he was basically saying in the conversation was, he said, yo, a lot of times his friends would call him and be like, yo, come with me. They was at college, and he said, they was like, yo, you're not gonna go to college. Come to this campus party. He's like, yo, bro, I gotta go to the gym. I can't come to the campus party. He said he wished.
Yeah, but that falls under the category of staying focused.
But that's sacrifice. He had to sacrifice what he really wanted to do so he could be focused to get to greatness. Sometimes the wife and kids want to go do something that he can't do. He got to provide that. He got to keep going.
I'm just trying not to blur the message, bro, because we live in a time of very unrealistic expectations. We live in a time of people hashtagging team no sleep and hashtagging, yo, you got to work 24 hours a day. Yo, listen, man.
I believe in that.
Look, and I don't disagree with it, but what I'm telling you is,
everybody's mask off.
Hold on, but
you talk about how kids are being
finish.
But then you go, yeah, now just sleep your ass off and you gonna get there.
But let me
finish. Happening, bro.
But let me finish. But we also live in a time that there are people, if they go a year or two, they're gonna burn themselves out, and it's gonna do more harm than good.
Yes,
so let me finish.
You gotta know your body.
Let me finish. So you hear what you just said? You got to know your body.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you still don't
So all I'm saying is gauge what you are capable of and adjust your meter according to what works for you. Do not take what these celebrities say at face value and kill yourself when if you're not capable of it.
You got to put in the work. What you have to
Suave, do you hear what I'm saying?
What you have to do is, what you must do is, you got to find what works for you, but you still got to do the work. If the hours,
I never said
if the
you don't
hours
have to
are
do the work.
you may not go to the gym 5 o'clock in the morning. Your shit might be going to the gym from 8 in the morning to 5 in the afternoon, but you still got to put in the work.
I never said you don't have
You
to.
might not study at midnight, Mo, but you still got to cram the hours. You can't keep going out with, because I don't want to give the wrong messages to people and be like,
What
oh
message?
yeah, I'm gonna go out with my friends because like I don't.
But
I don't
nowhere,
gotta put
but
in
nowhere did I say that. All I said was gauge what you are capable of. Do not overexert yourself because you will do
Listen,
more
I don't
harm
know,
than good.
I don't know why this nigga telling you that, because when he start working, I wish y'all could have a video camera.
Everyone
Listen, like I
isn't me,
said, I don't know.
Styles.
I hear you. Like I said, he don't accept the bullshit from his cast and nobody else. So it's funny that to hear him say that. That's why I'm getting aggravated, because I know what he required from everybody else around him. And he be like, yo, I'm putting in these hours. Y'all should be putting in hours. So to hear him say that is like, what? Okay, cool. You got it, bro. Well, this is a better topic. Better topic to go right into this. I guess you agree with this topic. Senator Bernie Sanders he wants to give a 4-hour work week instead of 5-hour work week, and it won't take away your pay. So if you get, basically, you still get the same pay as a 5-hour work week, but work 4 days a week.
I guess y'all will never be successful because y'all got to work 7 days a week, 24 hours a day in order to be successful.
What you think about that, bro?
I think Bernie Sanders is setting people up for failure because they got to work 7 days a week, 24 hours a day in order to be successful.
Yo, listen, man.
This is the perfect topic to follow this last conversation.
That's why I said. Yeah, that's why I said that, bro.
I mean,
that's why I brought this conversation.
Look, I think I agree. It would be great to have a 4-day work week for people. 3 days of rest. I think a lot of these companies have a happier staff.
There's gonna be a lot of Cancun trips, bro. Niggas is flying out Thursday evening,
and they'll be coming back happier. So
you know what I'm saying?
The best thing you can do is make your employees feel appreciated, man. When you make your employees feel appreciated, they work harder for you.
I'm trying to. I think it's a cool idea, but I don't understand how it will work.
Why?
Because unless they hire like somebody to work that one day people off, right? Because the reason why I'm asking, so if the store is closed, right? Say your store is closed from Monday, say it's open from Monday through Thursday, and they close Friday. Don't they lose revenue?
Not necessarily.
They still got to pay for inventory. These prices ain't gonna change for the clothes and the sneakers. I
want you to think about this, right? You have people work 5 days a week. They're tired, right? So they slack more throughout those 5 days. But then when you give people 3 days extra of a break, maybe they're more rejuvenated, so they're actually more focused.
Come on. People still gonna be taking I'm not,
look, I never said people
niggas
ain't
gonna have
going
4-day work weeks.
I never said people aren't going bullshit, but I'm sure that with a 4-day work week, you have less vacation pay, you have less sick days.
I'm just saying, but you understand what I'm saying as a store. So you open you got a Jamaican restaurant. That 1 day of revenue not closed. You still gotta buy the oxtail. You still gotta do all that stuff.
Not necessarily, because you don't have the overhead.
Yeah, but the pay stay the same, right? So the overhead is still the same, right? Because he's saying you doing it without cutting the pay. You still getting that 40 hour. You don't got to do more hours, but you still getting the same pay, basically.
Well, the same.
So if you getting paid
salary.
if you still getting the 60,000, let's put out this like a $60,000. You still getting the same 60,000 for 4 days.
Well, let's be honest.
I just want to know how they make that work.
I'm gonna tell you how they make it work. Is let's be honest. If a company pays an employee $60,000 a year for their job, how much do they make off of what that person makes? They probably make 1,000 more than that.
No, you're right.
So
but that just means
1,000 times that. So trust me, they're not losing money.
No, I agree with you. But then that means the consumer's gonna pay. That means the prices go up too, because they're gonna want to cover. Wait a minute, we ain't got. That means if a pack of oxtail was $90, it should gonna be $150 now. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere the cost got to come into play. You don't think so? I like the idea. I'm just trying to figure out where the balance come from.
I think the balance. I think with time, it will all balance out. It'll all measure out. Maybe not at first, but I think maybe that's. See, I think Bernie, it's a move, which isn't something that happens often, but I think that that's a move more for the people rather than for the businesses.
Business.
You know what I mean?
I just feel like the business
I think it's a move that's for a better quality of life for the people. Right? You know, a lot of times, a lot of these bills that are proposed are focused on businesses.
I forgot they did say they're gonna try it in a couple places. I think California.
Well, you know
And
they've been doing that in Europe.
Yeah, I know, and they said they would give tax incentives so people. So maybe that could be.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's look, I think right now, other than the Depression, we live in an era of one of the most difficult economic times, right? Shit is hard right now, right? And I think what he proposed is just literally like, yo, let's take some pressure off the people right now.
I agree.
And I'm not mad at it.
I'm not mad at that. I just feel like companies gonna do company shit, and they're gonna raise prices because they feel like they losing a day. So I feel like the consumer's gonna pay. So that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Either way, it falls on the back of the people.
That's what I feel like it's gonna fall. Before we go any further, let me shout out our brother Charles Suit. He just put out a
Suit, what up?
What up, Suit? He just put out a book with Deion Sanders.
And it just hit the New York Times bestseller list.
It's on the bestseller list already?
Yeah, that's what he sent us.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so I guess Deion Sanders. He's the what is it called? The editor?
No, he's the publisher.
The publisher.
It's his imprint on Simon Schuster.
It's Charles Suit imprint.
It's published under his imprint on Simon Schuster.
Simon Schuster with Deion Sanders. He just had a bestseller with Stephen A. Smith a couple of months ago. Now he got Deion. So shout out to Charles Suit, man. Keep doing your thing, man. And yeah, man, show the world that black people out here doing some amazing stuff, and we also giving some amazing lessons
the world
through
don't
book.
care, bro.
Damn, why you gonna say that?
Because it's the truth. No, I'm not talking about Suit. I'm just saying when you said show the world, I'm like the world don't care. Listen, when we
shout out to
listen,
Suit,
when we do these amazing things, we do it for ourselves. We don't do it for the world because the world doesn't care regardless. You understand what I mean? But as long as we do it for ourselves, we don't need to look for validation. As long as we hit these milestones, we hit these achievements, we hit them for us. You know what I mean?
Cleanup act. But shout out to Suit.
Oh yeah, no, bro, of course.
And man, the book is. I seen. He showed me some notes from when they was doing the book, so the book seemed amazing. I think I can learn a lot from Deion.
Go
Sanders
snatch that.
And his
Coach Prime.
His journey. So go get the book, man. Check it out, man. Goody. I don't even know when I want to go. There's so much BS and nonsense I need to attack today. Don't know. Well, Elon Musk has successfully put an AI chip in a human being's brain and now can move a mouse like a cursor, like the mouse cursor for the computer, with its brain. So that's just the start of what you're going to be able to do with this chip in the brain. Are you getting a chip?
Well, who's going to be able to do it? It's not what I'm going to be able to do. Well, whoever's going to be able to do it. Yeah, I'll be the last dude.
Yeah, I don't want no chip in my brain. I'm cool. It sounds cool. Don't get me wrong.
What sounds so cool about it?
I don't know. It sounds cool because, like, what you're supposed to be able to do in the future. I don't want it, but I get it. But I don't need that. Like, you could be able to control your phone, so you could just like make a call within your head, or you could control your car.
My fingers are fine.
No, I'm just saying they are. I'm just saying you can control your car. But I feel like somebody can hack your brain. Like, what is that? And how does the chip work? Like, what did it connect to? Like, they say it connect to like a part of the brain, but how does, I'm just past my educational grade. I don't know how to, they just put a chip in there and it just operates the brain.
And it does what a chip does. It gets chippy.
Yeah, I'm good on that, bro. I don't need that. Well, listen, man, they got the first chip, so once they got that,
once they got that,
AI yourself.
It's like Doritos. Once you pop, you can't stop.
Yeah, I'm good on that, bro. I'm good on that. I don't know where I want to go so much. It's so much. Oh, man. So when we left here last week, we saw there was a shooting on a train station. It was a New York City train. So for y'all that are not in New York City, we have New York City Transit, the finest, I guess, or not so fine. And, it was a guy, I saw the video, a young man, and I'm bringing this up because the next topic I want to go into, and I really think people are definitely having mental issues, but I think it got to be drug induced, bro. Like it has to be. Dude just started messing with some people he thought was immigrants, and they wasn't immigrants. They were migrants on the train. Not only he started messing with them, they're not immigrants, started messing with them. He picked a fight. He picked a fight with the guy.
It didn't work out for him.
It didn't really work out for him. The girls wound up the guy's girl wound up stabbing him a few times in the back. That was hilarious.
It wasn't hilarious.
No, it's hilarious because I'm like, yo, why would you start with him? And then supposedly now he went back to the guy after he got stabbed up, tried to fight the guy again, pull our gun out. The guy takes the gun, and he was really bigger than the guy. Takes the gun from him and then shoots him in the head or something like that. They said he wasn't dead. He was in critical condition. I don't think he died. I don't know if he's still alive or not. But we got to do something in New York City, bro. They keep putting, every week there's mad craziness in the train station. We did do
something. We put National Guard and we put
they at the big train stations, bro. They not in the middle of the trenches.
They're not at Broadway Junction?
They're not in the middle like in
They're not at Broadway Junction. They're not at Sutter?
Yeah, they're not at Sutter. They not in the hood like they at probably 42nd Street. You know what I'm saying?
So what you're basically saying is you want them to send all these National Guards, and I actually don't want them to send them to Sutter because then they're gonna racially profile. They're gonna, bro. I get where you're coming from. I get the intention. But I don't think the result is going to be what we think it's going to be.
Yeah, you just got to do something in these New York City train stations, bro. Like, it's just bugged out. And we got to do something. This is not a mental case, man. I really think, I seen a report, and this is what I want to get into. I think it got to do with the drugs, bro. Because you just seen, they busted one of the illegal weed shops out here, which is,
Is it illegal or is it legal if it's a weed store?
Nah, they not all legal.
Wasn't it a smoke shop?
Smoke shop. They're not all legal. Not all of the smoke shops are legal in New York City. 90% of them are illegal.
Why are they illegal? But if weed is legal, why are they illegal?
Because you still have to have you still have to have a certificate of what's the word I'm looking for?
Then it's not illegal. It's just a violation.
No, it's illegal. It's illegal to have a weed shop. They looking to close all of them down now because you can't have it unless you went through like the board, the classes, and all that. So you don't got a certificate of operation to sell it. You're literally not supposed to sell it.
That's why I said it's a violation. It's like driving a car, although you don't have a license. Yeah, you could definitely be shut down. You could definitely be shut down.
So basically, they found some weed, and now the weed, all these flavors, and we just talked about why these kids are looking so old in the face. All these flavors, all these sprinkles on the weed, the colors. They just found a lot of weed laced with fentanyl or cocaine. Even the little grabber that people are smoking now.
Yeah, laced with fentanyl.
Laced with fentanyl or cocaine. So a lot of time when you probably see these people walking around in the train station and on the street and they got issues, now they really got drug-induced issues, probably mental issues.
You think that's what it is?
It's too many of them, bro.
Revenge of the Nerds.
The
zombies.
There's definitely too many of them. So, listen, man, be careful, kids, of what y'all guys are smoking.
How about kids just don't smoke?
That's easier said than done, but you know what I'm saying? Be very careful, man, because you don't even know what you're getting out here now. You go to the weed spot, especially, and if you got to, go to the legit spot. They have the sign in the window that lets you know that they're
the dispensary.
They're a real dispensary. But yeah, stop going to these mom and pop shops, man. They giving y'all anything, and y'all keep on wonder why.
Or go back to your boy on the corner, man. Damn, they done opened all these damn smoke shops and dispensaries, and they took the business from the dudes that was selling weed in the hood forever. That's so crazy. That's sad.
What's crazier? Because now you could grow your own little bit of weed in your crib, but you just grow your weed in your crib, bro. Like, if you really want weed, just grow it in your house.
Because everybody wants the loud.
The loud. What I mean? So, you got to be careful, kids out there, and what y'all picking up and what y'all getting. Because it's getting a little crazy out there. It's getting
kind of hectic.
This guy's crazy, bro. Give me 1 second. Suave, I'm gonna have to edit this because I'm just looking. Sade, Suave. All right, cool. Count me in, Suave.
3, 2,
Uno.
1.
So real quick question, I guess I want to ask Mo. I know this is kind of left field because of what the stuff we've been talking about. We go back to some news in a second. Would you let your lady go on a girls trip? So I was watching, before you answered, I was watching all these clips, and it, from 2 different sites, and they happened to ask the same question this week, and it was asking women like, what's the percentage of the women that cheat when they go away on girls trips? So I watched about 20 females. The lowest number that was on there was 50%. The highest number that was heard, well, the highest number was 92%, and the most frequent number was 80%. You know what I'm saying? So, you got your lady. Would you let her go on a girls trip? Would you? You know what I mean?
It don't take a girls trip for your woman to step out on you if that's what she want to do, bro.
No, I think it can. I think some people, what stays in, Jamaica.
I understand, but at the end of the day, she's an adult. She could do what she want to do, bruh. And trust me, stopping her from going on a girls trip isn't gonna stop her from sleeping with anybody else if that's what she wants to do.
Nah, I think the trip can induce or bring out a behavior that wasn't probably there. I think it can be like, oh, girl, like your girls could talk you into it. Like one girl had a good thing.
No, go suck this dick. Like, what?
Yeah, it could happen. It could happen that way. I don't know if I would because I think guys do the same thing. But I can tell you though, being on a trip with only guys and being on a trip with family and no girlfriend,
It's a totally different experience.
no, it's different. Guys don't really do guys trips that much, but the ladies. When I went to my last trip, it was so many. It was like a group of 10, a group of 4, a group of 12, a bridal shower party, and I'm gonna tell you this: most of the guys that was there was on vacation with their ladies. I was one of the only single guys. I was getting action from everywhere. When I go out at night, they had the little parties on the resorts. I'm the only guy that's free to dance. You know what I'm saying? Being with other kids. So, girls was just coming up to me left and right. Plenty of nights I didn't get in the room until like 6 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? It got pretty crazy and wild out there. So I do feel like, ladies get a little crazy. And I met ladies with husbands, boyfriends back home, all kind of stuff. It can get a little crazy.
It happens.
But I think the same thing happened on the men's side too. So, let's be fair.
I just feel like if somebody wants to cheat, they're gonna cheat, bro. And they don't need to go away. And I get what you're saying, that if they're away, that there's more of a chance that they won't get caught, so maybe they'll be more than likely to do it. But I just believe if that's what somebody want to do, that's what they want to do.
But I've seen it on the guy side too. I'm not, I've seen guys who don't participate in that kind of activity and go away and get a little crazy. You know what I mean? They won't do it in the States, but if they're out town, they may get a little crazy. So I can see it happening on the female side too. You know what I mean? I don't know, but
I'm not here to stop.
Beware of your lady.
I'm just not here to stop.
Trips.
I'm not here to stop anyone from doing what they want to do, bro. So if that's what you want to do, hopefully I figure it out. I find out later, and then I can just make my move. Like, I'd rather find out sooner than later.
Most of he leaving you, ladies.
Hell yeah.
You leaving because of that?
What?
Why would you leave her?
Yo, bro, let me tell you something.
Once
another penis enters the chat, that's it, bro. I'm logging out. I'm logging out, bro. Yo, bro, and even if I wanted to, I couldn't. I'm just not capable of that, bro. I'm just not capable of remaining in the chat if another penis enters. Like, nah, I'm good.
I don't know if I would be that way from a girls trip, but if a guy was like, do it in
From a
neighborhood,
girls trip?
like,
What do you mean?
Meaning, like my lady did it on a girls trip.
I don't give a
found out-
fuck who you, nigga. You could have did it on Jupiter. Once another penis enters the chat,
So your relationship can't be fixed after.
no, it cannot.
can't be fixed. Okay.
No, it cannot, bruh. Once another penis enters the chat, I'm logging out, bruh.
No, I kind of agree, Joe. I'm just saying, for me, if it was done here, I know I'd be
Yo,
even
bro,
more. It's no repair.
you could have gotten to a time machine and went into another dimension. I don't give a damn. Once another man has touched you,
It's over.
it's a wrap.
It's over.
Bro, you're tainted. I'm good. Like, no. And look, and I'm not knocking men who feel otherwise. I'm just saying I'm not capable of that. Because what's going to end up happening, even if I tried to stay, I would end up hating you. I know how I function. I know how I operate. Like, I would end up hating.
Well,
you.
listen, this is what I will tell you. If my lady was with another person and like I'm just talking about the girl trip, but if she was with another person, once you start dealing with somebody else, I don't want you no more. I'm good. I'll chase you until I figure, you got homeboy? I'm not.
So when a
battling.
penis enters the chat, that's not dealing with someone else.
What I'm saying to you is, if she was on vacation somewhere and she got one of the locals to give her something and she did something with the local and I found out, I think I can move past that easier.
Yo, bro, you're good because I would be disgusted from that point on. I'd be disgusted.
Not saying that I want it to happen. I'm saying I could probably move past that easier than it being local.
I'm
You
not.
know what I'm saying?
Yo, bro, once another penis enters the chat.
Hold up. And what I mean by local,
No.
what I mean by being like over, it got to be like a nigga from over there. He can't live back here.
Yo,
You know what I'm saying?
Well, more power to you, man.
know what I
I'm
mean?
just not capable of that.
Yeah, so this guy, we'll see. Hopefully we never see. But hopefully we never.
He said, "What?"
I'll be to take it back. Hopefully we never see you. That's crazy. So since we in the ladies field right now, let's ask you a question. Ask you another question for me. If you out, right, and you out, you having a good time, and your lady says, "Hey, babe, come home," and you like, "Wow, what's up?" She's like, "I just miss you. I want to see you." You out with your boys, you out at the club, you out doing whatever it is that you doing. You coming home or you staying?
All depends. All depends on the night I'm having. If it's just a random night, then maybe I will go home. But if I'm out celebrating my boy's birthday or if it's some type of celebration, you know what I mean? I might not.
What if it's like she's like, yo, I'm horny. Come home now.
I might, all depending on how I feel.
How you feel?
Because that's my lady. My lady's a priority. You get where I'm coming from? It's so funny because, like, one of my boys said to me, like, yo, son, you don't be out like that no more. And I'm like, bro, like, me and my woman live together. Like, it's not the same. There's a level of respect that's given. And it's not like I can't go out. I go out whenever I want. But I'm also aware of the fact that I'm in a relationship. Me and some woman lives together. So there's a level of respect that you give towards that person.
So what about the opposite way? When she is out, would you want her to come home if you say come home?
If I wanted, I'm not that guy. So if I'm like, babe, I'd really like you to come home, and she's like, babe, I'm celebrating such and such birthday, I think I would understand. Like, I get it.
Yeah, I'm different. Like, I never asked a girl to come home. If I'm horny and I'm like, yo, baby, come, I'm not asking you to come. I'm just going to tear that ass up when you get home. Like, I'm staying up. You ain't go to sleep. I don't care if you drunk, I don't care if you tired. You ain't go to bed till I get this, till I get this snatch, you know what I'm saying? It ain't happening. So I'm not feeding for you to come home. I might rub one off before you get home so I can give it to you when you come home. To be honest with you. Like, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I can't see me calling her home. I've never been one of those dudes, yo, come home real quick. Listen, she should be here about
3 o'clock. You might text her like, yo, when you think you getting home, right? And she might be like, I'll be there by 4, and you'll be like, when you get home, I'm busting your ass.
That's what I would be. I'm not asking her to come home though. Like, I never had no girl that was like a out every week type of girl neither. So you know what I'm saying. So for me, I wouldn't be on it like that. You know what I'm saying. So, but if she asks me to come home, it depends If it's like a random once in a blue moon thing, then cool.
Yeah, I don't think that's
That's nothing wrong with
that's
that.
a
But it's
week
every
thing.
time I go out.
I don't think it's.
Oh, come home. Nah, I'm not doing that. We're gonna have a problem. It can't be every time I go out. You know, it's just some random stuff. You know what I mean? And like, she never called me to come home. Like, what? I'm going home, yo.
That's
You know
what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
you know, because I think a lot of people forget about that. Your partner's supposed to be a priority. Your relationship is supposed to be a priority. And that doesn't mean that you throw what's important to you to the side. But like I said, in a situation where if I'm out celebrating a friend's birthday or something like that, and it's something that has some importance, I may not leave. But if I'm just out on a random night, and it's like my girl hit me like, babe, come home. Like, I'm real horny. Like, I might be like, yo, guys, ain't shit going on here. I'm out. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, this is an interesting one here. I heard this young lady say this week. She says that a man will put his happiness aside
For his woman,
for his woman, but a woman will put her man aside
for her happiness.
for her happiness. Do you believe that? How you
Um,
feel about that?
I'm very cautious about making blanket statements, but I do
Since when?
believe,
But go ahead.
but I do believe to a majority it's true. I think that men and women are just designed differently. I think that if a woman is truly in love with you, she will sacrifice for you and she will stick it out with you. But I think that, you know, we have to be very careful of that word love, because love comes in different levels. You know what I'm saying? And in order for a woman to truly sacrifice for you, she must be at the highest level of love. Like, she must really be in love with you. Whereas with a man, I think society programs us to sacrifice, right? And I know a lot of women are going to disagree. They're going to say a lot of men are selfish and this and that. But the reality of the situation is, I think that y'all are very lax with the word man. A lot of y'all deal with a lot of boys that y'all consider men. When I say man, I'm talking about a man that believes in the principles of being a man, carries himself like a man, you know, and takes the responsibilities of being a man very serious. I think that men, you know, they take that serious. So I do believe that that's true to a degree, to a very strong degree. How about you?
So, for me, this is what I would tell you. I like the word levels that you use, right? And the reason why I like the words level that you use, because I think it's what part or what level in the relationship, what time in the relationship you're in, right? I feel like in the beginning of relationships, a woman would sacrifice all her happiness because she likes love and feel like, yo, he's the best thing that ever happened to me since sliced bread, right? And she'd go all out.
When people say that, I never understood, because I don't think sliced bread is that great.
Whatever, man.
Like, I never understood that.
But for me, I think that as a relationship matures and it go on, I think men sacrifice more in the long run. I think women sacrifice because they're
At
happy.
the beginning.
And if they no longer happy or they no longer look at you the same, they won't sacrifice.
Okay, but listen, you just reiterated what was said, that a woman is more concerned with her happiness.
Yes,
whereas
what
a
I'm saying.
man,
But in the beginning, she would do everything for you. And
but that's because in the beginning she's happy because it's new to her.
it's new to her. So, and I think a guy would stay with you longer and be miserable. And some women gonna disagree. I know you're gonna disagree with me.
Yeah, because there are women that
will stay.
and that's why, you know,
Yes.
and I don't want to just totally disregard
Disregard
them,
them.
because
Yes, you're
there
right.
are a small percentage of women that will ride it out with a man, bruh. You know, and I mean, and these are the women that we hope to find in
one
this
day.
world.
Yeah, you're right.
You
You're right. You're right.
understand
No,
what I'm
'cause
saying? Like,
it's some girls in my life, and I'd be like, yo, why are you still with this nigga? Like, you know what I'm saying? They be like, yo, I just can't leave you. You know, so there are ride or die women, but I just think
and I hate the word ride or die.
Why?
I hate the word ride or
about
die
that woman?
because I don't believe in ride or die,
What you believe in?
right? Because and I've said this for years. Like, all you got to do is ride, ma, because a real man will put his life up before he ever lets you die. I don't believe in the ride or die. Like,
you taking it too crazy, man.
no, seriously, because you know what ride or die means? Ride or die means, in the end, sacrifice yourself before you sacrifice him. You and I both know a real man. My woman's never gonna have to sacrifice herself.
I'm gonna sacrifice myself.
I'm always gonna sacrifice me before she has to. If it ever gets down to the point where it's either you die or I die.
I hear what you're saying, but I don't think it's that literal. I think a woman that would do it, would ride or die with you, would go and put her life on the line for you. Not saying that you allow her to put her life on the line, but would she even do it if it had to come to that? That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna give you an example,
what I mean by ride or die.
So my man got snatched by the feds, right? Mm-hmm. And
Dusty Tigo just walking the house, but Tigo's Dusty is whatever.
So my man got snatched up by the feds, and his girl ended up taking a stand on him, right? Mm-hmm. And I remember, like I told him, I said, "Yo, bruh, so what you expected? You expected her to go, like, you wanted her to go do time for you?"
Nah, he was supposed to do
you understand? And for me, I'm not saying that what she did is okay, but for me, the second they snatch my girl, bruh, I'm taking the time.
No, listen. But this is what I'm saying.
Like I'm not even putting her. First of all, women aren't built to hold that type of weight.
They shouldn't have to.
They shouldn't.
But wait.
And you made the mistake by even making her privy to what was going on. And I always say this for street dudes: keep your girl out your business, because the second you give her knowledge of what's going on, you make her susceptible to prosecution, bro.
But hold up, listen to this. This is what I'm saying to you. Take that scenario you gave. When I'm saying that you know a girl is ride or die, if she would have been like, "Yo, babe, I'm not testifying against you," and they want to give you time, right? You want to give her some time. Now
But
he's supposed. Time out.
They're not gonna let y'all
No,
speak.
wait. Nah, you can speak to your lawyers all the time. You can speak through. It's different parties you can speak through. What I'm saying to you is, he's supposed to be like, "No, you're not doing that." I'm just saying somebody that will do it for you. Not saying that you're supposed to let her. I just want to feel like, oh, she got me like that.
No,
but I'm never letting her do that.
I don't want her doing that.
Yeah,
No, but I get where you're coming from as far as wanting someone who would be willing to, but
yeah, but you don't need to do that. I got this.
still in all,
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question.
No, I hear exactly where you're coming
from.
from.
Let me ask you a question then. Mm-hmm. I don't want to feel like I got the one that's going to tell on me, just go tell out of, not even say nothing to me. I'm just telling on a nigga.
No, bro,
so I definitely want to feel like I got the one that's gonna be like, yo, I'm gonna go sit your ass down.
Yo, let me tell you something. This is something I always believe in. You protect what you value.
100%.
Right? And sometimes the thing in life that you got to protect, what you love the most from, is yourself. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I said, like I've always said, yo, nah, bro. Your girl, as much as nosy as she is, and as much as, she want to act like she want to know, it ain't her business. You understand? And the reason being is that nothing other than the more she knows, the more it leaves her susceptible to prosecution.
And shit, the more it leaves you susceptible to prosecution too, because you know she gonna have to tell.
But for me, it's not even about you. It's the more danger.
It's about all that though to me. It's about, if I put her in harm's way, she gonna have to protect herself. And she's gonna have to tell on me.
And you have to know the nature of women. Women are not built for that. Yes, are there women out there that'll do 10 years for you? Yes. But is that the majority? Yo, bro, women aren't built for that, bro. like that's why
I don't want to say what women are not built for and what built for, because we're gonna be in a whole lot of. I'm not even.
Listen, man. Look, I'm not making blanket statements. Are there women out there that will do the time for you? Definitely. But the majority, bro, women aren't built for that. And it's okay that they're not built for that. They're not men. It's okay. Bro, first of all, I don't want my woman doing 10 goddamn years. You think I want to be home, writing my woman in jail because of something I did? Like, what? What type of sucker shit is that?
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
Like, that's crazy.
No, that's crazy. real quick, because we should have went to this right after we was talking about the whole cheating thing. Do you think, well, I'm doubling back, do you think emotional cheating is worse or physical cheating is worse?
It's a very good question. I mean, as a man, me being a man, I'm always going to think physical cheating is worse. My first answer is always going to be physical cheating is worse, right? But that's not to say that emotional cheating isn't bad, because with women, emotional cheating is going to lead to physical cheating. Once that man gets into her heart, once that man gets into her head, come on, bro. Cut off the head and the body shall fall, bro.
So this is what I'll tell you. I would tell you, for a man, physical cheating would probably be better, be worse if his girl was physically with somebody. For a woman, I think both would be worse. I think emotional cheating might be worse for a woman. Only in the sense of, for me, if I'm a guy, I don't want my girl, like you just established that, you don't want your girl touching nobody, you don't want nobody touching your girl, no shit like that. So if she was emotionally talking to somebody,
I don't like that shit either.
I don't like that shit either, but if I had
Yo,
to
if it was up to me, I'd put my girl in a box and lock in the closet.
This thing is crazy. This thing is crazy.
No, I'm serious.
You crazy. You're batshit crazy.
Yeah.
This thing is crazy. But for me, if I had to pick one, I'm gonna go. If I had to pick it, my girl doing it, I take the emotional before I take the physical.
Exactly.
I can't live with the picture in my head.
Once another dick enters the chat, I'm logging off.
I'm
logging off.
I can't picture that in my head.
Once another dick enters the chat, I'm logging off.
A nigga talking to you, a dude talking to you.
But let's keep it real. You hear a dude talking to your girl and she laugh. Yo, bruh, you and I both know. You be like, you know, it don't bother you, but you just look like, yo.
Yeah, what the fuck you
What the fuck is so funny?
I hear you, but I can take that more.
No, I can take, come on. Once another dick enters the chat, I'm logging off.
Yeah. So, you know what I mean? And I think only reason I say for a girl, emotional probably worse than she probably don't think that though. The girl probably don't think that. Niggas don't be caring about who they slay, right? They don't care. They don't really care. If a nigga is emotionally attached to that girl got a problem.
That's true.
She got a problem. When a dude is emotionally attached to another woman, you got a problem.
But you also know that when a woman is emotionally touched to another man, you got a problem too. Yo, bro, you got a bigger problem.
Yeah, but I think you cool until you get that. I think it's cool. Like you.
Because if she's emotionally attached and then he knocks it down.
Yeah, it's you out of here. See, I think the emotion shit, you can stop it. Like you could, if you catch it, you can stop the dick from coming and attacking her. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't catch it,
yo, bro.
If you don't catch it,
once another dick enters the chat, I'm logging off.
If you don't catch it.
If you don't catch it, catch what, Styles? Yo, this guy's crazy.
No, I'm saying.
Catch what?
This guy. Yo, you playing, stop playing. This guy, yo, what's wrong with you, bro? I'm talking about catch it before the sex happened. If you could stop it from the emotion and catch it before the sex happened.
If you catch what?
Catch them being physical before you catch.
Okay.
Yo, come on, man. This guy's crazy.
Good answer.
This guy's crazy, bro. What's wrong with you? This guy that is crazy. Hold on, y'all. All right, cool. I'm still here. So just let me know how you want me to move. I'll hit you when I'm done. We probably about 20 minutes from finished recording. So just let me know what you want me to do. If you want to come here or you want me to come there or you want to change the day. Yeah. Hold on a second. Let me do this too to ensure this. Tell her I said I hope she feel better. I'm sorry, y'all.
See, she said, "Oh my God, I'm sorry. I did it for My OnlyFans is a picture of Google. Oh damn, I deleted it. I'm sorry.
Fuck all that. You crazy.
Nah, nigga, fuck that.
Anyway, come in.
3, 2,
Uno.
1.
In some celebrity news, Aiden Ross claimed that he had sex with Sexy Red. He paid her to take his virginity. Is that true? Like, what?
I'd claim not to have sex with Sexy Red. You know what's crazy? I saw a picture, and I have to give credit where credit is due. I saw a picture of Sexy Red, like without makeup and all that. Sexy Red is actually, she's naturally pretty. That's the crazy thing.
I'm not paying Sexy Red for no sex.
I'm not paying Sexy Red for sex either. But I'm just giving credit where it's due. Because I saw a picture of her without makeup, and she's actually like she's naturally pretty. Like she's a pretty young lady.
Like I said, I'm not paying Sexy Red for no coochie.
I didn't say she was gorgeous. I didn't say she was beautiful. I said she's a pretty young lady. Who would you pay for sex?
Who would I?
Yeah.
Damn, I don't know. I never thought about that.
You sure you ain't never thought about that?
No, I never thought about that.
Okay. I don't know. That was just a question that just came off my head
Who
off of
would I
what we
pay
just
for
said.
some snatch? That's a good one. Halle Berry, maybe?
Halle Berry.
Halle Berry's sexy. Especially, like my time Halle Berry, not this time
Oh,
Halle Berry.
okay.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
Okay.
it gotta be like a celebrity, like J-Lo or something, maybe? I don't know. Like, I can't see myself paying for sex. So,
Take it back to episode. What was the Columbia episode? Yo, look, he just.
yeah, I'm go right in my phone, bro.
Yo, he just looked at the phone.
This is the paper. This dude is,
Yo,
yo, anyway, talking about sex.
this guy crazy.
Yo, you're crazy, bro. Talking about sex.
Yo, you gave everybody a step-by-step walkthrough. Like it's not me.
Talking about sex. Yo, be happy to hear that the divorce rate is going down, the marriage rate is going up.
In what community?
People are staying together. They just said it throughout the country.
In general?
People are staying together.
Well, that's good news.
So that's good news. I think people don't have a choice but to stay together. The prices are too high. You got to put their bank account together to make it. Because, yo.
The rent is high. The pay is low.
Yeah, I think, that's what I think. I think, like, yo, people are realizing, like, yo, I can't do this shit by myself, bro. And it's easy with two than there is with one. Yo, I went to the Chinese restaurant the other day. You know what I mean? I don't really eat Chinese food all the time, but Suave be having me go to the Chinese restaurant that he like, you know what's that's why I ain't gonna give it away. And I went there, and this nigga had no problem telling me something. I was so upset. I said, let me get 4 chicken wings.
You know how much 4 chicken
That
wings
nigga
cost
told
these
me
days?
$7.75, bro.
For 4 chicken wings?
Yo, when we was coming, chicken
Wait.
wings was
$1.75. $1.25 for 4 chicken wings.
$1.25.
4 chicken wings were $7.
And like 70-something cents, bro.
Wait, no. Hold
4
on.
chicken wings, bro.
You didn't say 4 chicken wings was $7.75.
Just 4 chicken wings. I asked the nigga for 4, and he had no problem saying it to me.
4 chicken wings was 7. Listen, do you know that?
That's a
do you
pack
know
of
that
chicken.
$7.75 back in the days was for what was that thing? Happy Fun? Well, no, it was that thing. The most expensive thing on the on the Chinese menu. It was the thing with lobster and shrimp. What the hell did they used to call it?
I don't know, but he didn't.
No.
I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, but it was. I asked the nigga.
7. Do you know what $7 would have got you at the Chinese restaurant back in the days?
Yo, listen, that would have got you. That would have got you 2.
Yo, do they even still sell half chicken?
Yes, they would have.
They do?
They would have got you 4 chicken wings. 2 4 chicken wings. You either got 2 platters, 4 chicken wings,
Yo,
and French
bruh.
fries 2 times with 77.
You would have got Mugu Gai Pan.
So, and yo,
Egg Foo Young.
yo, but hold up. That's
Do
why-
they still sell Egg Foo Young?
Yes, nigga. Yo, I'm trying to tell you something. So what else I did? You know, the bags of tater chips are getting smaller.
Yes.
And it's not only getting smaller, but the tater.
Everything's
it come with
getting
5,
smaller.
It come with 5 tater chips inside that shit.
5 chips.
5 chips inside it, like 5 or 7 chips inside.
Me and my
inside.
special person
It's more air than chips.
had potato chips last night in bed. She
That's-
ordered potato chips at like 1 o'clock in the morning on DoorDash. She ordered like 3 bags of chips and a bunch of junk food on DoorDash at like 1 o'clock in the morning. And we laid in bed and like we smoked a blunt, and then we just like, see, this is the stuff I enjoy about having a partner.
And see,
Like
and this is
that's
why
the stuff.
marriages are staying together, because they can afford DoorDash with a bunch of junk food potential. Because niggas say, I can't do it by myself. We could do this best together. So that's why the marriage rate is going up. Find yourself a partner, get together so you can make it out here in this tough ass economy. That's what y'all need to do. Let's do it together. So I see this is crazy now. So we're going from the marriage sticking together to a chick that didn't want to get married. So I don't know if y'all seen this on social media going around. A guy proposed to his girlfriend after being with her for 10 years.
Marry me, marry me,
She's
marry
been
me.
asking to be married. He proposed to her in the car, like, hey, while she's driving, yo, will you marry me? And she kindly told his black ass, no, I'm not marrying you. What kind of proposal is that? You proposed to me in the car. I've been asking you to propose to me to marry me.
Then it's not about the marriage. It's about all that other bullshit, bro. But I get where she's coming from. But in the same breath, it's
He could have
like
did a little sexier.
I get where she's coming from. But in the same breath, yo, bro, if I want to be with somebody, man, like that's all that matters. And I get it. It's like society. I hate you, society. I get it. People assess their worth according to the level of effort that their partner puts in. And I think that's what it is. She feels that he didn't put in enough effort, and she feels that she's worth more than that. And I get that, but there's still, like, there's a middle ground, man. There's a middle ground. I don't know.
Well, I think he could have put in a lot more effort into asking somebody he was with for 10 years, not to just give it to her, like, on a random block while she's driving. Will you marry? It was no sexiness in that. We all know ladies like to feel special, and he should have made his lady feel special. For me, with her saying, no, I don't want to marry you, that didn't even make sense to me, because you was with him for 10 years already. Like, if you didn't want to be with him, so why would you pick now not to be with him?
But there's other ways to do it. Like, you could say, babe, of course I'll marry you. But can I get a do-over on this proposal? You understand what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but she could have did that, but he could have did it. But she didn't. She shouldn't have been in a position to do that. He should have never put her in that position. He should have asked her a lot more nicer.
I understand, but understand that you just came off of saying that people should partner up because times are hard. How do you know that he didn't only have enough to buy that goddamn ring? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
I
he
agree.
Asked her in the park.
I
on his
agree.
knees.
I agree.
You know
I agree with you.
He was sitting next to.
I agree with you, but at the end, it's like, what's important? Is it the proposal or how you propose?
I think for a woman, everything is important.
Yeah, I mean, it's different for men and women, man.
I think the detail. He could have got on his knees in the chair while she was driving and said, "Yo, babe," you know what I'm saying? So he could have did it better, you know. But I just think she shouldn't have said no, because she stuck around for the 10 years. If you didn't want to marry him or be with him, she should have stopped being with him 5, 6, 7 years ago. So, you know what I mean? I don't know, but yeah, that's how I feel about that. Let me ask you a question.
Let me give you an answer.
How does I'm going to say your current lady, because I really don't want to know, but how does the ladies ask you for sex?
How does what?
Like a girl ask you for sex, like, but she just like.
You know, I mean, women, bro, they inch their butt on you, like.
Yo, you know, my last girl, she used to just say to me, we just be random sometimes, just sitting there. Let's have some sex. I used to hate that shit, bro.
For real, wow.
I felt cheap, man. Like, when you just asked, how you just gonna say, just have some sex? You didn't, like, kiss a nigga, you didn't rub my shit. You sit right here.
I do like women who initiate, though.
I did, but that's not the initiating I want. I want you to, like, you know, rub my joint, you know what I'm saying, or kiss on my neck, you know what I'm saying? Say something nasty to me, but don't look at me like we just random watching TV. What you doing? We watching the show. Let's have some sex. What? Like, it's like that nigga in the car, B. He just proposed.
She go from 0 to 60 in 0.3
seconds. I want some effort in my shit, man. Like, in the beginning, she was different. She just attacked me, rubbed my leg. I'm sleeping, she'll wake a nigga up. And then it's got to a point. Can we have some sex already?
She comfortable.
Yeah, it got way too comfortable. I don't like my shit comfortable. Don't be comfortable in the house with me, bro.
I mean, I just want to say for women in relationships, like, it gets exhausting. I mean, I'm not going to say it gets exhausting. A man doesn't always want to initiate. Like, he can initiate 75%, 80% of the time. But I think y'all need to understand that everybody wants to feel wanted.
100%.
So it's nice when a woman initiates here and there. It doesn't have to be all the time. It could be 15% of the time. It could be 20% of the time. But a man totally appreciates that, you know. And I think that it makes him want you more, right?
No, 155%. Me, I like to be the hunter, but
Every now and then.
Then I want somebody to come hunt this dick, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Go get your spear and come hunt me down, my nigga. Like, I don't want to feel like I'm out every night and I gotta go hunt for this shit. Nah, man. I want to feel like, yo, get off of me. Like, why you attacking me?
Because you have to understand that when a man is initiating 100% of the time, to a degree, it also makes him feel not desired. Because it's like, damn, if I don't set it off, it's never gonna happen.
Nah, 155%. Please hunt me down sometimes, lady. Please hunt me down. Don't just ask me for some sex like that. And if you say something nasty to me first, like, you know what I'm saying? Make it feel disgusting. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't ask me just, yo, I want some sex. Tell me, I want to suck your dick. Like, I want to hear some crazy shit. You know what I mean? Let me come all over that dick. I want to hear some craziness. Like, what you said? Like, you know what I'm saying? I want to hear crazy shit from you, ladies. I don't ask just, I want some sex. That shit is whack, bro. Keep that shit, nigga. That's how I feel, bro. Keep that shit. Make me feel special. I want to feel special. Fuck that.
Can I feel special? God bless God bless the dead.
Who?
That was actually a line from the spot.
Oh, okay.
The homie died.
New York City, or not just New York City, all around the country, please. I know your New York City rules. Beware of squatters. Squatters could.
What do you mean, those guys in the gym that put the weights on their back?
Nah, squatters that move up in your house when you're not living there. The house is vacant, and they moving in. Squatters law are for real. And now even
They passing it on the migrants.
Even some of the migrants are now putting out videos on Instagram and TikTok.
Let them know, this is how you get a house.
This is how you get a house, and they can't move you out. So if you have a home that's unattended right now, it's vacant, apartment, somebody can move in there and take it. And
They said there's a couple of ways to go around that. Check on it weekly, or have someone check on it weekly. Assign a lease to yourself or to one of your relatives, even though they don't live there. Those are a couple of ways to get around that.
Well, you almost finished. If you're a lady.
The girl who got stabbed.
I already got that. That's last. That's dead last. So we ending the show on that.
You know her name?
No, I forgot it.
You gotta say her name.
Look her name up. I forgot her name. Suave, you hear me? The twin that got killed. They got stabbed in New York City. All right, count me in. I'm about to do these two. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Beware of checking your job. Let me go to this first and then end it like that. Where are you? All right, Suave, count me in.
3, 2, 1.
Uno.
In other news, Pittsburgh. This is kind of wild. I thought the story was a little wild.
The Burg of the Pits.
Yeah, Pittsburgh, they're now not going to be answering. Police is not going to be arriving to any
Non-emergencies.
non-emergency. So basically, you got to be getting shot or having a heart attack for police to come there.
Or
If
it
it's
has to be like a burglary in process,
in
progress,
progress.
robbery in progress.
Progress.
Welcome to the purge.
Yes, and at certain times of the day, I think like after 8 p.m., it'll only be like
Precinct closes 20. I think it's like 20 cops.
20 cops on the street. So I don't know what's going on in Pittsburgh. Maybe it's not that much crime in Pittsburgh. I don't know. Maybe I'm just looking at it like New York City and be like, what y'all talking about? But I just think even putting that information out there, that just give criminals.
I think that's dangerous.
Yeah, that's a dangerous thing. You give criminals like, I'm going to Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I think they know what they're doing, bro. I think they know what they're doing because I'll be honest with you. A lot of banks get robbed daily, right, for years. And they don't put that stuff on the news. A lot of the robberies if you notice, you never hear about the robberies that are successful on the news. You only hear about the ones most of the times they get caught. And the reason being is because they don't want people robbing banks. So for them to put that information out there, it's kind of weird to me.
Yeah, I don't know. They could have kept that to themselves. Now they got the community feeling crazy. So if you live in Pittsburgh, please
Move.
Go get your gun license and sit by that door. Sit in the window like Malcolm X was in the window.
By any means necessary. Bumpy Johnson was on the other side of him.
Because, yeah, that's how that's going to be. I didn't know that.
No, I'm talking about the end of the season.
Oh, I thought you were talking about real life. Okay.
No. Yeah. We put that in the show. Godfather Harlem.
You got us what?
Samaya, Spain.
What's the other sister? Sanaya.
Samaya and Sanaya, Spain.
All right, coming in one more time. I got 2 topics before that, and I'm getting to that topic.
3, 2,
Uno.
1.
So, yes, parents, be careful and check your kid's phone. I was watching somebody this week, and they was telling me, they was saying that they checked they daughter's phones.
And it was the blowjob Olympics going on in there.
Yeah, at 11 years old. So you have to, please, man. These kids have access to everything with these phones, and you got to check their phone and make sure you know what they're talking about.
I'm not going to embarrass my daughter, but I remember a story from when she was 8 years old, man.
I don't even want to hear it.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, so you got to be careful, man, with these phones. Please check your children's phones. In other New York City news, Atlantic Terminal Mall has just announced that they're no longer letting any young adults in there that's under 18.
Minors?
Yeah, they can't come in the malls anymore.
Okay.
Part of all the rowdiness that's going on.
Must be for a reason.
Yeah, stealing and stuff going on. But when we was growing up too, I remember like being in Kings Plaza Mall. You couldn't come in there in the daytime during school hours.
Sims, you couldn't go in there unless you were 18 and up. So when I was boosting, I used to go in there with a suit to look older and steal like crazy. Century 21, you couldn't go in there. Over there by like Rector Street and Cortlandt Street in the city.
Yeah, so yeah, it's crazy outside. So, and listen, man, I'm unfortunate for the kids that's not doing it, but you paying the price for the kids they got to be running into the stores, taking a bunch of shit, running out. You know what I mean? Now they're not letting kids in certain places, and this is how it's going to be without an adult. You know what I mean? Without accompanied by an adult, or you got to go there.
Just bring an adult and steal.
This guy is crazy, bro. This guy is crazy.
Find an adult that steals and go crazy.
This guy's crazy. So we about to wrap the show up, but I want to leave this story for last because I don't know where to go after this story is told, right? So for those that don't live in New York City, there was an incident in Brooklyn, I think sometime last week. 2 twin girls were going to the store to get something to eat one night, and a young man must have came over to them and asked one of them for their numbers. I don't know what was said, how it was said, but argument ensued. Some of the footage is on, like, you can see
Social media.
The
internet.
The internet. They got so bad, the argument was ensued after that. The store owners kicked everybody out the store, left the 2 girls in the store for about 10 minutes, they said. So they thought the guy was gone. And it's a guy their age, around in their age group. I don't know what's exactly.
They were 19.
Yeah, the twins are 19. And, they thought the guy was gone. And after 10 minutes, they went outside. The mother said that he started to stab one of the twins, poor thing. And the other twin came to help her sister. And then he stabbed her in the
chest, yeah.
And in the neck and killed her.
Killed her.
Yeah, I don't even know where to start because it bothers me so much. And me and Mo talked about it this week. It bothers me so much because I got a daughter. And I don't know how it comes to a dude asking for your number and you say no and he wants to harm you because you don't give him your number. All right, so that was some real sucker shit that really happened to kids, to the young lady. What's her name again? Samaya? Samaya Spain. R.I.P. to Samaya Spain and her family, and get well to her sister. Not only that, in the video, there was a couple of guys in the video with him. Y'all young kids, man, I don't know how y'all didn't talk to your man and say, yo, this ain't worth it. Or, yo, he sat outside for 10 minutes and nobody said, yo, come on, man, we getting out of here, bro.
And for me, it's not even about it's not worth it. It's about, yo, what the fuck is you doing, bro? Like, you really have to be careful of the company you keep. And the reason being is because the company you keep can either endanger you or they can protect you. It's one or the other, and sometimes you have a lapse in judgment. You want to keep people around you that are going to be clear-headed when you're not, so that way they can protect you. This entire incident, man, like, it's so crazy because just a couple of days ago, there was the image of dude's face that was, posted all over. I posted it on my Instagram page, and I was literally saying, like, look, this is the dude that stabbed this young lady. Let's send the message that whether we're street or not, that we're not okay with this. This type of behavior is not going to be tolerated in our communities. And I can't tell you how many men were under this post commenting, oh, you're ratting. First of all, how can you rat by putting up a picture that's all over the place? That's number one. Number two, we live in a world, man, with so many fucking phony ass people, so many wannabe gangsters, man. And it's so crazy that in the pursuit of wanting to look like something they're not, they push it to the extreme and make something that's not even okay seem like it's okay, and they defend it. Yo, this is just a sad situation. It's truly a sad situation. A young lady lost her life. And it's just as sad that this young man has pretty much thrown his life away over nothing.
Yeah, they're going to tear his ass up.
Yeah. And it's not even about the tearing his ass up. It's about this young man threw his life away over nothing. And it's like, and how many times do we watch people make these mistakes before we change the way that we deal with things, change the way that we see things? You understand what I'm saying? Because to me, once again, I think that this is a very important moment. Not that there haven't been many important moments, but this is a very important moment for all us, quote unquote, OGs, to show that, like, yo, like, we're not okay with this. I have a 20-year-old daughter. That could have been my daughter. Styles, your daughter's 23. You understand? And it's not even about this could have been my daughter. It's just about the fact that this young lady died senselessly, man, for no reason.
This is what I also want to say. I want to add this because, and I don't know what happened in that incident. That guy had a bruised ego, and your gentlemen have to watch out for y'all egos, especially when you're young. Y'all don't know how to probably handle certain shit, and you fly off the hinges. You got to handle your emotions. That's one. Two, my daughter called me maybe about a month ago, right? She was on the train early in the morning, and I guess the train was crowded, you know what I'm saying? And somebody was, I think, trying to go on her bag, a guy. While she's on the phone with me, she's screaming at the guy, right? And I say to her, yo, chill. Stop screaming at that dude like that. And for me, she's in all rights to be going crazy and getting excited because whatever the guy's trying to take from her, he behind or whatever. But I want to give a message, the same message I gave to my daughter, to the ladies. Now, I don't know what happened in that incident, but what I'm going to tell you, a lot of these young men, some of them are high on drugs. Some of them egos and emotions can't take shit. please don't argue with these fools outside in the street, bro. Because only person I can control, I was telling Mo the other day, I can't control the dude. But I can try to, as much as I can, is give my daughter direction and control her and tell her, like, look, babe, just get out of Dodge, B. Because I wasn't there. I felt so hopeless because if something happened, she was already on 27th Street. I can't do nothing.
Yeah, you can't get there.
I don't want you engaging into a person. And sometimes some of y'all young ladies, I don't know, in that incident, y'all go back and forth with these dudes. Oh, fuck, you suck my dick this out. Stop, bro. Because some of these dudes ain't got it up here, bro. And they're not thinking, oh, you a girl and they not going to do nothing to you. Get out of Dodge. It ain't worth it, man. And you dudes, check your fucking egos. Check your emotions. Y'all get your emotions bruised and then y'all want to go off the hinges, B. Check your emotions, B. For real, man. And RIP to that young lady, man.
R.I.P. Samaya Spain.
Yes, sir. So look, man, this is another episode of
Brooklyn Boys Radio.
Man, check out Woodstack. I just got these what's these, New Balance? They so comfortable.
Those look like big ass brat
They
sneakers.
do, but they really comfortable on my foot, bro. I feel like I don't have no shoes on. So check out the Woodstack website to get anything you see that I have on. They got a bunch of stuff here. Check out the website on woodstack.com.
Woodstage.
Shout out to Tico.
Yo, Tizico.
And every other dusty nigga that work for Woodstack and in Woodstack. Especially the one that I be at. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Dex, what up?
Oh, fuck Dex, B. Anyway, see y'all same bad time, same bad channel.
Swizzle.
Make sure to like and subscribe. Fuck
And share.
And share. And fuck Suave as usual. Yeah.
Brooklyn.
We out.
Out.